As we're waiting for this showdown, Netflix is gearing up to release a documentary about all the behind-the-scenes action leading up to the highly anticipated Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. But that's not all. There's something even bigger brewing. Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, two boxing legends with an unforgettable history, are training together. And they're hinting at something monumental. Another potential fight between the two. Let's jump into this story. The rivalries, the training sessions, and what could possibly be the most legendary comeback boxing has ever seen. To kick things off, let's talk about a training session that's gotten the entire boxing world buzzing. Mike Tyson, now 58, and Evander Holyfield, at an impressive 62, recently joined forces for a sparring session that's left fans in awe. Imagine these two legends, once fierce rivals, training side by side. Holyfield, who seems to defy age, looks absolutely incredible. Six-pack abs, lean muscle, and enough stamina to spar with fighters half his age. For Holyfield, training never really stops. At 62, he's in the gym, keeping himself in peak shape, which is not only inspiring but has fans clamoring for him to step back into the ring. And now, teaming up with Tyson, he's showing everyone he's still got that burning passion for boxing. The question on everyone's mind is, why Tyson? Why the man he once faced in two of the most infamous matches in boxing history? To understand the significance of Tyson and Holyfield training together, let's take a trip down memory lane. Tyson and Holyfield were more than just competitors. They were fierce rivals. They fought twice in the late 90s, and those weren't just any fights. They were brutal, intense, and unforgettable. Holyfield beat Tyson both times, solidifying his place as a boxing legend. And then, of course, there was the 1997 rematch that went down in history for the ear-biting incident.
You look at it slow motion, we clinch, and you know what? You put your head like this, I did my head like this, so it's like you can see that I'm putting my ear, it's like I'm setting myself up. I do like this, and when you bit my ear, it show you how I pull my arm, because you were holding my arm, and I pull my arm out, and man, and everybody was telling me, said, God, Dr. Holy, you got leaked, man. Did you see how high you jumped? I said, so I jumped, and like this and stuff, and time I come down, boy, and because I'm from the ghetto, and so my first thing is I'm gonna grab him and battle hug him and bite the daylight. I got to get him back. And I kept on saying, I want to get him back. I want to get him back. I want to get him back. I said, no, don't stop it now. I want to get him back. So we go back in, then all of a sudden, you bit this ear. And I just, wasn't it the same one? Yeah, no, it's a different. It's different here. You bit my ear. Boy, I jumped up and I said, I knew why I was just kicking. Where are you gonna kick me in the
Tyson, frustrated by the relentless assault from Holyfield, did the unthinkable. He bit Holyfield's ear. It was one of the most shocking moments in sports history and nearly destroyed Tyson's career. But despite that infamous moment, or maybe even because of it, these two warriors have developed a deep mutual respect. And now, decades later, they're training side by side, getting ready to take on a new generation of fighters. With the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight on the horizon, Netflix is giving fans an inside look at all the drama behind the scenes. The documentary promises to reveal everything we haven't seen: the planning, the preparation, and the tension leading up to the fight. This film is set to explore the psyche of both fighters, Tyson's journey back into the ring and Paul's evolution from internet personality to serious boxer. We've all seen Tyson's recent training videos, and let's be real, he looks terrifyingly powerful. Fast, strong, and focused, Tyson has proven that he's not just here for an exhibition match. He's taking this seriously, and fans are eager to see how he fares against Paul, who, while younger, is stepping into the ring with one of boxing's all-time greats.
We're out there saying we think Mike's too old for this fight. Tell him what you think about that.
If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my face.
Whoa.
But what's gotten fans even more hyped than Tyson versus Paul is the possibility of Tyson versus Holyfield. Holyfield himself has hinted that he'd love one more match with Tyson, a chance to settle things once and for all. For him, it's unfinished business. Can you imagine? Two legends, now in their 50s and 60s, but still fighting fit. Stepping into the ring one last time, the thought alone is enough to send chills down any boxing fan's spine. But while many are excited about this possibility, others are concerned. Holyfield's last fight, a TKO loss to Vitor Belfort, had some fans questioning if he could still handle the intensity.
Evander Holyfield gets knocked out. TKO.
They remember that fight and wonder if another bout with Tyson could be too much for him. But others argue that Holyfield's technique and intelligence in the ring haven't diminished. He's still a boxing genius. Mike Tyson, even at 58, is still a force to be reckoned with. Recently, he opened up in an interview with GQ Sports about his unique gift of power. He describes it as something he was born with, something he refined through years of hard work and training. Tyson's mentor, the legendary Cus D'Amato, trained him with a mindset to punch through opponents rather than at them. Tyson's words were, "Cus taught me to punch with bad intentions." That's exactly what Tyson plans to bring to his fight with Jake Paul. This isn't just any fight for him. It's a chance to show that even at his age, he's still Iron Mike, a name that once struck fear into his opponents.
Nice left hook. Up.
Was good for today.
Yeah.
I truly
You
believe.
sure?
Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
You fucking sure? Yeah.
Absolutely.
You sure? You fucking.
Amidst all the fight prep, Tyson recently revealed a more vulnerable side in an emotional conversation with former boxer Andre Ward.
I don't wish that on no one.
Really?
I don't wish that, no. I don't wish my life on no one.
When Ward asked Tyson if he would ever wish his life on anyone, Tyson responded with tears, saying, "I don't wish my life on anybody." This wasn't the Tyson we're used to seeing, the fierce, unstoppable fighter. It was Tyson, the human being, reflecting on a life filled with immense highs and devastating lows. Tyson's journey hasn't been easy. From his struggles with addiction to time spent in prison and his battle with mental health, Tyson has faced countless challenges. This side of him reminds us that he's more than just a fighter. He's a survivor. Jake Paul may have built a name for himself in the boxing world, but stepping into the ring with Mike Tyson is a whole different level. Paul has never faced an opponent like Tyson.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this. But, you know, he going to be a lot quicker. If he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning going to be great.
Paul's youth and speed may be an advantage, but Tyson's experience, power, and intensity make this a monumental challenge. Tyson doesn't view his age as a limitation. In fact, he almost scoffs at the idea. "I don't think I'm 58 when I'm fighting these young guys," he said in a recent interview. Tyson is sparring with fighters in their 20s and 30s, proving that he still has what it takes to compete. He even describes himself as a different species, and his confidence is infectious. Adding fuel to the anticipation, former Tyson opponent Peter McNeely recently shared his thoughts. For those who don't remember, McNeely was Tyson's first opponent in his 1995 comeback. That fight was quick. McNeely went down twice in 89 seconds before his manager called it off. Reflecting on that experience, McNeely recalls the bone-rattling impact of Tyson's punches and doubts that Paul has any chance against him.
Tyson's 58 years old. There's a lot of people saying that
Right.
Jake.
Hey, Tyler. Number one, Jake Paul has never been in a ring with a real pro fighter in a fight.
You wouldn't consider Tommy Fury a pro boxer?
Are you hot? Are you out of your mind? You out of your mind? Tommy Fury, please.
McNeely confidently said, "Mike's gonna hurt this kid." For McNeely, there's no question about Tyson's power, even after all these years. So there you have it. We're looking at a fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, which could become one of the biggest events of the year. But beyond that, there's the tantalizing possibility of a third match between Tyson and Holyfield. Two legends who've shared a ring and a rivalry that fans will never forget. Is this just a final chapter for these boxing greats, or could it be a whole new beginning? Tyson and Holyfield have already made history, but the chance to see them face off one last time is something no one wants to miss. Let us know what you think in the comments. Should Tyson and Holyfield step into the ring again? And how do you think Tyson will fare against Jake Paul?